Welcome to QA AI Wizards, where concept learning meets excitement. Okay, imagine for a second that you are building a massive software project. Right now, if you use an AI assistant, it's kind of like having one brilliant, super fast developer sitting all alone in a room. But that developer, they have to do absolutely everything sequentially. They have to research, write the code, test it, review it, and eventually they hit context limits and get totally overwhelmed. But what if you didn't just have one brilliant AI? What if your AI had an entire team working in perfect synchronization?
In today's explainer, we're diving into something that is fundamentally changing how we think about AI capabilities. It's called Ruflo. That's R-U-F-L-O. It's a completely free open-source framework currently sitting over on GitHub at ruvnet/Ruflo. And what it does is take a single AI assistant, like Claude Code, and literally supercharges it. It transforms it from an isolated worker into a heavily orchestrated multi-agent framework. We're talking about an entire AI workforce right at your fingertips.
All right, let's quickly run through our roadmap for this explainer. First, one AI versus a team. Second, meeting the AI orchestra. Third, queens and workers. Fourth, the hive mind. And finally, the ultimate payoff. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. One AI versus a team.
So, with a traditional single AI, tasks are purely sequential. The AI does step A, then step B, then step C. And because it's isolated, it has to hold every single detail of the project in its active memory. That leads to struggling with context limits, forgetting things, or just straight up hallucinating. But look at Ruflo's framework. Instead of a sequential bottleneck, you get parallel execution. Multiple AI agents are perfectly synchronized, working on different parts of the problem at the exact same time. It's a true team-based execution that actually mimics how human teams tackle complex projects.
Section 2. Meet the AI orchestra. 60. Let that sink in for a second. When you plug your AI into the Ruflo framework, you aren't just getting one or two extra helpers. You're instantly spinning up a team of over 60 specialized AI workers. Actually, in its full version, the system can support over 100 specialized AI agents working across different machines and trust boundaries. It is literally like walking into a massive tech firm where everyone is just waiting for your instructions. Now, you might be wondering, 60 AI agents running at once? There's no way. That sounds insanely expensive. But check out this next stat, 75%. Ruflo uses this brilliant feature called Smart Task Routing. It acts like an ultra-efficient project manager, sending the simple, repetitive tasks to much cheaper AI models while saving the heavy, complex logic problems for the powerful ones. The result? A massive 75% reduction in token costs compared to running everything through one high-end model.
And because you're saving so much on tokens by delegating the grunt work, we hit this absolutely incredible metric, a 250% extension in usage. You can run your system longer, tackle way bigger code bases, and push your AI further than ever before without hitting your API limits or blowing up your budget.
Section 3. Queens and workers.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how the whole operation is managed. Think of queen agents as the ultimate conductors of our AI orchestra, the bosses. They sit at the top of a connected network. Their main job isn't really to write the code, it's to organize the whole shebang. Each queen manages over 15 concurrent worker agents. They assign tasks, build consensus when there's a disagreement, and absolutely crucial here, they manage access to the system's memory.
Beneath the queens, we've got the worker agents. Just like specialized musicians in an orchestra, each worker has a specific instrument. Research agents are out there scanning your documentation. Coding agents are actively writing and modifying the source code. Testing agents are running QA, validating that the code actually works. And review agents, they act like a peer review system, doing quality checks on the coding agent's work. And remember, they are doing all of this simultaneously.
But you know what? You aren't locked into just those 4 categories. Because Ruflo is open source, you get to make the rules for your orchestra. You can customize highly specific worker roles based on whatever you need. Need someone to plan the big picture? Spin up an architecture agent. Super strict about testing? Define a test-driven development agent to write the tests before the coding even starts. You can even deploy security agents dedicated strictly to vulnerability checks. You literally build the exact team your project requires.
Section 4. The hive mind.
This brilliantly illustrates the real secret sauce of Ruflo, shared memory mechanics. Instead of the traditional way, where AIs are isolated and constantly passing messages back and forth, Ruflo uses a centralized, persistent memory bank. So when a research agent finds an important piece of documentation, the memory updates in real time.
Instantly, the coding and testing agents have that new context. There is zero knowledge silos. It completely eliminates duplicate work. Basically, what one agent learns, the entire hive mind knows.
But wait, remember those Queen agents we talked about? This is where they really earn their keep, because if 60 agents all tried to write to the memory at the exact same time, you get massive data races and corrupt the project. So step 1, the Queen assigns the task and tracks progress with specific session IDs. Step 2, the Queen enforces cross-agent access control, basically playing traffic cop so agents take turns reading and writing safely. Step 3, by managing this so efficiently, the Queen actively reduces the system's memory usage overhead by 50 to 75%. It keeps the entire team perfectly in sync without crashing.
I really want us to pause here for a second because this right here is the absolute wow moment. Because this shared memory is persistent between sessions, the AI doesn't just forget everything when you close your laptop. The agents actually learn from past runs. The entire system, this massive framework of 60+ agents, literally gets smarter and more efficient after every single run. It evolves into a living, learning, collaborative organism.
Section 5. The ultimate payoff.
So, the crucial takeaway here is this. Ruflo takes the brilliant but isolated AI tools we already use and scales them into an orchestrated, highly efficient team. By breaking tasks down, running them in parallel, and sharing a collective memory, Ruflo delivers verified performance improvements ranging from 2.49 times all the way up to 7.47 times faster than traditional methods. And honestly, the best part? This isn't some lockdown enterprise tool that costs thousands of dollars. It is 100% free. It's open source. And you can go pull it right now from GitHub at ruvnet/Ruflo.
We've seen how the queens conduct, how the workers specialize, and how the shared memory turns them into a unified, unstoppable force. Ruflo is completely tearing down the limits of what a single person can code. So I want to leave you with this final, exciting thought to chew on today. The barrier to entry has basically vanished. What would you build today, right now, if you suddenly had a team of 60 AI developers eagerly waiting for your instructions? Drop a wow in the comments if this blew your mind, and make sure to subscribe to QAI Wizards for more tech knowledge.